AVtv is a product of the AV journalism class produced for the students of Amador Valley High School. The views expressed on the show do not represent the views of AVHS teachers, admin, or PUSD personnel.
Good morning, Dons. Hope you're having a great day. Today is Thursday, November 16th, and I'm Eva.
And I'm Tiana, and we're your AVtv hosts for the 15th show of the 2023-2024 school year. Along with our weekly AVtv broadcasts, make sure to follow us on Instagram at AVHSinfo to get the latest news from around the campus.
Dons, some great news. There's only one more Friday till Thanksgiving break.
That's right. With that in mind, here's our AVtv reporter Audrey Coombs to tell us all about the history of Thanksgiving.
With leaves turning bright colors of red and orange, Thanksgiving is quickly approaching, and as we celebrate with family and friends in our traditions, it's important to know the history and origin of this holiday.
So the story of Thanksgiving that we understand today is based on some of the first European settlers who came to what we now know as the United States. And these early celebrations of Thanksgiving were really just celebrations of surviving and a successful harvest.
But when did Thanksgiving become recognized as a holiday? It all started when U.S. Representative Alan Treadway worked to make the last Thursday of November a legal holiday by making a plea. Then on November 26, 1789, President George Washington announced a day of a public Thanksgiving. But it wasn't until October 3, 1863, that President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed Thanksgiving as an official holiday. And just a few years later, Congress passed legislation that declared Thanksgiving a national holiday. That's what we know today as Thanksgiving. This has been Audrey Coombs with AVtv News.
The Mayor of Pleasanton, Carla Brown, works hard every day to make sure our town is a great place to live for everyone.
Last week during Access, Mayor Brown did a Q&A for students right here at Amador.
We got more insight into questions we had about the town. We sent out AVtv reporter Reese Zhao to recap the event.
Last Wednesday, we were able to have a very special guest come to Amador for a background and Q&A session, Pleasanton's very own City Mayor Carla Brown. Being one of the most powerful voices in our community, she plays a pivotal role in shaping various aspects of our future, addressing issues and advocating change in doing so.
So I've lived in Pleasanton 31 years. It's easy for me to remember, but I'm that person that says, hey, we need somebody to help, and I'm the one who raises my hand. When I first moved to Pleasanton, though, I was a big commuter to San Jose, and I wasn't able to volunteer like I wanted to. And then I had a career change, and I started working in Pleasanton. It freed me up. So I found that I really enjoy this wonderful community. It's not just a place to sleep, it's also a place to live. So your question was what made me get involved? I was staying at home one day, and there was a knock at my door, and it was one of my neighbors, and he said, did you know PG&E wants to put a power line, 230,000 volts, that's a high distribution power line, down my street and around the corner. If you're concerned about EMF, electromagnetic fields that come off of power lines, I was. So we fought PG&E about the time Aaron Brockovich was in the movie theater, and we won. And it gave me confidence that if I fought for something and I really cared about it, we could be winners. I was one of 5 people fighting PG&E. So I gathered signatures along with a handful of others. We put it on the ballot, and the voters agreed. Protect your hillsides, protect your open space, and stand up for what you believe in. That's who I am, and that's how I've been all these years. So,
This has been Reached Out with AVtv News.
Tonight at Foothill High School is the Tri-Valley Marching Band Friends and Family performance. Amador, Dublin, and Foothill are all performing from 7 to 9 p.m.
Free to the public, the groups will be doing senior recognitions and performing their field shows before heading off to championships.
Come out to support your fellow peers in their band performances.
If you drive to school down Black Avenue, you may notice that it's almost impossible to legally make a right turn due to the foot traffic.
To find out why and ways to avoid it, we sent out our AVtv reporters, Mateo and Reese, to find out more.
For many years, the intersection coming off of Black Avenue has been a huge problem for cars on the road. To find other solutions to this problem, we talked to Officer Rich Carvalho to find out more.
So one of the challenges of making the right turn here in the morning against a red light is the pedestrian traffic going north and south on the sidewalk or the crosswalk. A couple things I recommend. One is time management. If you know this is a possibility, an issue you're going to face, leave early. Allow that time to allow you to get to school on time, whether you're walking or whether you're driving. So when you come across any intersection and you're going to make a right turn at a red light, as long as there's not a sign that says do not turn right, you can make a right turn after yielding to the red light. However, I do understand it is a factor in the morning because as soon as this light turns red, you got people in the crosswalk pretty much all the way until the light turns green. Again, it's time management. Anticipate those issues coming up and just prepare for it.
This has been Mateo Gable and Reese Zhao with AVtv News.
Dons, remember to get decked out in your last Spirit Day before Thanksgiving break. Freshmen are orange, sophomores are brown, juniors are red, and seniors are black.
Thanksgiving is a time to give thanks to all those in your life, and there are so many ways that people celebrate this holiday.
We sent out AVtv reporter Mateo Gable to show all the different traditions that students and staff around school do on Thanksgiving. Let's take a look.
There are so many traditions on Thanksgiving, so we set out to find out what people do during the holiday.
We always have our extended family coming to town, and we spend all day Wednesday and all day Thursday baking pies.
Me and my family normally go to Dubai.
Lots of food, lots of jokes and conversations.
Just have our friends come over, like extended family come over, and we have dinner together.
We make a bunch of food like turkey.
Some mashed potatoes, all that good stuff, a little bit of gravy on top, and that's usually what we do for Thanksgiving.
This has been Mateo Gable with AVtv News.
Okay, Dons, it's time for our weekly trip around the campus. This week, AVtv reporter Cora Curtin went out and found more news, announcements, and other information that you need to know.
And she put it all together in this week's Around the Campus in 60 Seconds. Let's check this out.
Hey Dons, I'm Cora and I'm here to take you around the campus in 60 seconds. As you know, this week is our Fall Spirit Week. Tomorrow, remember to dress up in this week's class colors. Freshmen will be orange, sophomores will be brown, juniors will be reddish brown, and seniors will be black. Student athletes, spring sport registration is now open. Baseline testing will take place before winter break, and the main office will start accepting contracts after winter break. Seniors, if you need a letter of recommendation from the counselors, make sure to ask them before November 27th, as they won't take requests after that date. Additionally, if you're planning on applying to a UC or a CSU, the deadline is in just over 2 weeks. If you haven't finished your applications, you still have some time. Dons, this Saturday, cross country will be competing in their NCS championships. Make sure to wish good luck to all of our runners. Dons, the week after break is our Japanese Fall Festival. Make sure you check out the celebrations. This has been Cora Curtin with Around the Campus in 60 Seconds.
Brought to you by the Japanese World Language Program, Bunkasai is a Japanese cultural festival happening right at Amador on December 1st in the MP and Quad. Come to participate in fun activities such as kendama, calligraphy, origami, and ayatori. Please bring money to try the many Japanese snacks that will be prepared, such as mochi, cotton candy, chocolate-covered strawberries, musubi, yakitori, and so much more. All proceeds will go to the UCSF Children's Hospital, so please come to support our cause and get a taste of Japanese culture.
Dons, don't forget how important it is to stay connected. You can find out everything going on around campus by going to amadorvalleytoday.org or follow us at AVHS Info on Instagram.
In addition, don't forget the leadership Instagram at AVHS Dons, where you can find all the Spirit Weeks and other ASB activities going on around campus.
Well, that's all we have for today. Make sure you hang around for today's birthdaygrams and check back in with us next Thursday for more news, announcements, and profiles. Thanks for joining us. And remember, Dons, it's always a beautiful day here at Amador.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day.